What's up, everybody? It's Lofu. You already know. Welcome back. It's Lucas. Today, I'm going to be talking about overthinking and ways that I overcome that. So I think the majority of why can't I say majority? So I think it goes without saying that the majority of us overthink, and we know what overthinking is, but we don't know what to do after that. So before I share with you what I found out about myself and how I overcome overthinking is identifying like the structure that's kind of at work here. So I know that when I overthink, and I'm guessing this is like a universal thing, but whenever I overthink, I become less productive, and then when I become less productive, I get lazy, and then when I become lazy, I don't feel happy, because I haven't contributed in any way to like anything. So in a nutshell, what I do to combat overthinking is I become physically engaged in an activity. For me, this is working out, drawing, photography, etc., etc. What this does for me is that instead of worrying or overthinking about whatever I'm overthinking about, it gets me involved in the activity to the point where not only am I physically like engaged with it, but I'm also intellectually or like I'm mindfully engaged in it, and I'm not worrying about what I'm overthinking about. So what this does for me is not only does it take me off like what I'm overthinking about, but it also gives me the opportunity to become productive, and then from there take another step in saying, oh, what else can I do to be productive today? So it's like overthinking is kind of a staircase downward. This is how I'm like visually seeing it. But overthinking is like a staircase downward, and then through doing this, you're kind of like at the neutral point, and then you're gonna start ascending upward in terms of productivity. Because I've noticed that, whenever I'm overthinking or anything, and I do a workout or I do some sort of like physical activity, right after that I bounce back in productivity, and I'm already like back on a straight mindset. So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys. I want to give a huge shout out to Ofi. She's in Nigeria right now, but she put me onto a podcast that's all about the mind hacker kind of like thing. And I think we shared it in the last video we had together. But basically that podcast is all about like, how to cope with like, I don't want to say who you are, but it helps you figure out yourself in terms of self-development. So that's definitely been a tool that we've been using in kind of figuring ourselves out and really aiding in our self-development. So thank you, Ofi, for that. Yeah, with all things considered, I think that's about it. Peace out, guys.